If you arrived to this video, it's because you want to connect your Google Analytics data to Cloud. By the end of this video, you will know 3 ways that you can connect your Google Analytics data to Cloud. The first one is by going into your Google Analytics data, going to any report, and then downloading the data in a CSV format. After downloading the data, you can upload it again to Cloud and start asking questions. However, this process is not automated and is not something that you can scale up really quick. If you want to avoid all of this manual work, then you should contemplate using the second option, that is the Porter Metrics MCP. By using the Porter Metrics MCP, you can connect any Google Analytics account that you have access to Cloud. To do so, you have to go into portermetrics.com, you log in or create your account. Don't worry, we have a free forever plan, and you can connect not only Meta Ads, you can connect Google Ads, Shopify, CRMs, many more data sources. Then you click on create, you select cloud, you select the data sources. In this case will be Google Analytics, and then you authorize the accounts that you want Porter to get access to. After that, we go to cloud. Right now I'm using Cloud Desktop. You click on customize, then you select connectors, you click on the plus button, you select add custom connector, you name your connector. In this case will be Porter Metrics. Then in the remote MCP server URL, you paste this URL that is in the description below and in the first comment. Then you click on add. Now you click on connect, you allow access, and then you will have to log into your email account, the same one that you used to create your account in Porter Metrics. Then you will see a message telling you that we are connected. You click on open in desktop app and you will see us as a connector. You will see in the right panel the tools that the MCP is using. By default, you will see a hand icon selected. That means that whenever the connector wants to do a request or something, it will require your approval. I suggest that you move all of those hand icons to the check mark. By doing so, you are giving permission to Cloud to run all of these tools all the time. So it's easier, so you are not disturbed whenever you are doing something. Now we are connected to your cloud, and now you can access to any account that you have authorized in your Porter Metrics account. So let's run a quick test. And the prompt I'm gonna give is, please check my account, Porter GA4, Porter Metrics account of Google Analytics 4, and create a dashboard where you analyze the traffic of the website in the last 30 days per source, identify if there is something that is not normal. Also create a funnel of the steps that a user takes before doing a conversion, identify the dropouts, and help me understand what is the average amount of pages a user visits before doing a conversion. Let's see what it does. Perfect. Now it's giving me a quick summary. It says overall summary, 59,000 total sessions, 42,000 active users, 39,000 new users, average pages per session 4.17, average session duration 4 minutes. That's pretty cool. And total conversions 195. All right, now let's see what happened with the dashboard. It created a dashboard with some scorecards showing me the total sessions, active users, conversions, and average pages. It also showed me some anomalies and some findings that I should pay attention to. And then there's a bar chart with traffic by channel. This is pretty useful to understand what are the sources of my website. And also, if I click on all of those tabs, then I will be able to change the view regarding sessions, engagement rate, or conversion rate. That's pretty useful. A funnel to conversion, it says first visit, activations, file downloads, and then license payment. And it gave me some key insights. So perfect. The third option you have to connect your Google Analytics data to cloud is by using the Google BigQuery connector. What you need to do for this is that first you need to connect your Google Analytics data and send it to Google BigQuery so you can store it in a table. And then you have to go to connectors, you select Google BigQuery connector, you do the authentication, and afterwards you will be able to access any table that is inside your Google BigQuery. If you have a Google Analytics 4 table, you will be able to access all of the data. If you want to know how you can send information from Google Analytics to Google BigQuery, I suggest you go and check out the video that we already did around that. Something that I want to highlight of the last two options is that when you are using the Porter Metrics MCP, you can do cross-channel analysis because you are not only connecting to one data source. Whatever data source that you have connected inside Porter Metrics, then you can access it via cloud. So you can do cross-channel questions around Shopify and Meta ads, Google ads, and TikTok ads. That will be really useful. And regarding BigQuery, if you have table for each data source, then you will also be able to do this cross-channel analysis. I hope this video was useful. Subscribe and see you in the next one.